1.
Devil fighting, rebel titan, we smoking alchemist.
Hip-hop is Thought I was gone, but I'm back again. To shut a dumb nigga mouth like I'm Jeremy Lin. Realize that
What's up, fuckheads? Tommy C here. Listen, guys, this is a fuckhead call to arms. You know how Real Talk from the Metaphor Messiah supports us right here on Shot from the Point. I'm calling on you to support him. On March 16th of 2018, Kingslayer turned King by Real Talk the Metaphor Messiah. Only $6.93 on Amazon comes out and other platforms that'll be listed in the description box below. Guys, I've got this record already. It's by far his best work, and I would appreciate it if you would go pick it up as well. It comes out on March 16th, only $6.93. I'm Tommy C, and we're all here to support Real Talk, the Metaphor Messiah. Pick it up right now. You're hearing one of the best cuts off of it, and there's much, much more. Thank you very much, and I'll see you soon.
Clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me Fuck all that shit, just let me go.
Broadcasting live from the heart of Europe. This is the most badass shit you broadcasted. The Known Land, ladies and gentlemen. I am Tommy C at this shop. Boy, my point man, 3 months deep, is again the Dead on Dave. Dave, welcome back.
What's up, man? I can actually see the chat now. I have fucking glasses now. I mean, I look a little bit like Jake Link, but, you know, we take what we can get.
A lot's changed. You know, I want to yell at fucking the Heart 96. This must be a slow news week. I don't think this is a small story with Newsweek, Kotaku. There's other mainstream organizations jumping on this, too. And this affects our community like big. It might be stupid. No one's denying that, but this is a big fucking deal for a lot of reasons. Oh, I didn't set up the goddamn thing right. All right, look, you haven't heard this yet, have you?
No, I have been so busy since I have returned. I have not been able to catch up on anything good. I mean, I saw the clips, but I haven't been able to actually hear. There's some controversy over the whole damn thing. I can't wait to hear it.
Well, controversy I probably created myself. I listened. I did get to the point last
Ninja
night.
Sounds pretty damn close as it is. I mean, holy shit, we might accidentally drop a couple during this fucking show. You never
My
know,
Ninja.
What's
My
up, Ninjas?
Ninja.
There's a Ninja. Real Talk's in the chat. There's a Ninja right there. Ninjas
Hey, if
everywhere.
you donate, you can hear it every time. I fixed
Fucking
it.
A right.
If you donate, you can hear hear it every time. That's my new.
Is it really?
Yeah. Well, this will be bizarre once we get that. But I'm super pumped to have Den on Dave back.
I'm pumped. I'm
but
pumped to be back.
what I just want to get right into it. I forgot to fucking set it because we started bullshitting before the thing is. But here is
like the Energizer. Yeah, I'm supplying the wood like a lot.
Yeah, wicked. God, rap's so bad nowadays. That's the biggest sin. How bad
the
rap
rapping.
is.
The bad rapping is the biggest sin.
Well, it's not even that. I'm not a huge fan of modern hip hop. I just, God damn it, we can't be doing this 2 in a row. All right, I got called off. This is it. All right, this is Ninja. This guy is just blown up. Like
he's massive. He's crazy.
Nobody's
Cannot stop.
And you know, I've been a huge fan of him for well over a year now, and has been going on with him. And he had, you know, I found him through Dr. Disrespect. And I found Shroud through him and all the other, you know, PUBG / H1Z1 guys. And I thought he may have been the second best skill-wise. Maybe the first. It's tough to tell. But, you know, he got on this Fortnite train before the new year. I mean, he got on it when it was brandy
right when it
new.
left the station.
And it got hot right away. But Fortnite is now at levels that we're talking about. Pac-Man type, Super
crazy.
Mario type, like Pac-Man type, Super Mario type legendary status in gaming. Like you might, these characters or these models they have may be synonymous
And he's the best, right? This guy is the elite.
Yes, he is the best. And first of all, he's also he is probably one of the more elite. I mean, he's top 5, if not number 1 in any of the battle royal games.
Can he do a 360 no scope?
He doesn't need to. It's third person. I mean, no, it's 360 no scopes.
I'm bringing it back.
You're bringing it back. It almost sounds like they're old because you don't hear about guys doing, oh, wow, it's a 360 no scope. And I saw those guys doing it when World War II came out. Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
COD's kind of done. And
this guy's got fucking angel wings on his back. Why the fuck does he need to do 360 no scope? Doesn't need to be happening. Look at that.
Right. Well, that is Nade Shot, and he is a Counter-Strike. Oh, no, not Counter-Strike. He is a former COD pro, big time, like one of the best ever. So he's streaming, and they went out of their way to say he was drunk. I'm going to play the clip right here.
Let's do it.
And I listened to this 20, fucking 30, 40 times before I went live with Get to the Point. I honestly did not hear it, and now I can hear it clear as day. But here it is.
Like the Energizer, yeah, I'm supplying the wood like Elijah. They're gonna smoking the indica, monica, part of Elijah. They say, life is a bitter and that in the case, and I finished surprise you. Woo!
You heard it?
He said it. He said it.
I didn't fucking hear it.
He rapped it. He rapped it, and he said, okay, all right. Not only did he say it, I'm gonna fucking automatically right now cede the debt. He said it.
Okay.
And I don't care. He rapped the song. Who fucking cares?
Well, here's the bad part. There's no N-word. There's no N-word in that particular song by 44. Well, and here's the thing: I listened to
like the Energizer. Yeah, I'm supplying the wood like Elijah. They're gonna smoking the indica, monica, part.
Yeah, that's where he says it, and the look on Nade Shot's face is kind of classic. Like what? I honestly didn't hear it. I did not rush yesterday's show. It actually took somebody to say, listen to when they said my N-word, my nigga. I hear a G. Then I heard it. And another thing is I said that right before, like I didn't hear it. This actually, I'm sure everybody's going to say the social justice clowns would say this. Here's Nade Shot's explanation, which honestly, I'm sorry, it makes sense. It makes 100% sense to me. Let me read his entire statement from 4 hours ago. While I'm confident that most of this is a misunderstanding, I recognize that it's my responsibility to let this be kind of misunderstanding more than anything. I hate that any of my friends, fans, or viewers might feel disrespected. It's my job, and hopefully I'm unusually and hopefully I'm unusually good at it to make everyone feel welcome. And I got to be honest with you, I don't know who wouldn't feel welcome in a Ninja stream. He's right. He's a consummate pro. I mean, I even heard him sitting there talking about, like, kids, stop listening to my goddamn stream in class. I don't want to hear from your teachers, because because I'll be perfectly honest with you. If a teacher came to me, they listen to your stream in your class, we'll take the phone away from you, irresponsible cunt. That's what I would say.
Stop being a bad teacher. Take the phone away.
Stop being a bad teacher. It's my responsibility. They got a phone in class. Nobody should have I'm real old. Nobody should have a phone in school anyway.
Right.
Couldn't bring my Atari to school. You can't bring your phone. It's my job.
I had pagers. I had a pager in school. I'm old.
Yeah. Well, oh God. Yeah. And you should have that either.
Yeah, I know. I got taken away like
where you got to be? You're in fucking English chats. Oh, my pager went off. What are you going to do?
My ex-girlfriend was pissed. She bought it for me, too. She was mad as fuck.
Remember the 911 pages? That usually mean you had to go to a fight. I remember that.
Oh, she got me the one that had like the sports fucking package, so I'd get all the fucking scores in school and shit. I was like the only one. This is Motorola, like back in the day, 1999. Like I was like balling.
Yeah. Had that like
cool.
Alarm clock number 8.
NYR. This is like me walking around my fucking my goddamn. It was ridiculous.
All right, before we get into that, it's my job. Hopefully, I'm unusually good at it. I want to make everybody feel welcome and valued. Well, I don't care if you feel valued. That's on you. No, that's on me. He's already a better person to me, and safe to be themselves. Well, I don't know if you want that either. They might start putting the KFC bucket in the fucking bucket.
So what if myself is wearing a fucking Klansman hood? No, don't let everybody be them fucking selves. No, it's not good.
Yeah, myself, I killed 3 people and chopped them up. So I apologize to anyone who might feel hurt because I never want that. It's my stream, and it's on me to make that right. The best way I can explain it is that I promise that I understand how much pain that word causes, even if it gets used a lot in music and elsewhere. It's a word that historically used to divide people, and I'm bringing people together. This, by far, is his best tweet ever. He's running through the motions. Well, but he's running through the motions. This is the best one. because I think this might be the truth, and maybe it's why I got fooled. Besides being fucking old. All right.
Can I ask you?
Sure.
Do you think it's necessary at this point? I mean, do you think that this type of explanation is necessary? I mean, like, we're at the stage now where this has happened frequently enough with bigger people than this.
He's like
Can't
Pooch
you
by
just say,
big.
I fucked up, I'm sorry?
Yeah, but you know what? He is like, within a month, he's in that fucking mega elite level, Pooch level now, so maybe he does.
Like the Energizer. Yeah, I'm surprised.
Yeah! That pretty much settles it. Ninja's the worst human being ever to exist on the planet, Mark. Thank you.
I think the worst part is that he's smoking indica and not fucking sativa. I mean, come on.
I sent it to Real Talk, who happens to be an N-word expert, actually wrote to me, and he thought he was trying to say indica and got tongue-tied. That's what he thought. That was his honest impression, right?
Because it was after. It was a couple words after.
Yeah, I don't know. I promise that there was no malintent. I wasn't even trying to say the word. And the fact that actually it's not in the lyrics for this particular song actually lends to that. I fumbled the lyrics and got tongue-tied in the worst possible way. That's happened to me. I've said words that I really want to say, and they're super inappropriate. When I was trying to say something else. You know, again, I apologize for anyone, and I appreciate you all rocking with me. And I was watching a stream before. He's not fucking dealing with it. He's put his explanation out and moving on. He's not pretending. He's not pretending to be like, oh, I'm hurt. Like, look, this is my responsibility. I screwed up. Ba, bang. And he was right to it, doing his thing. And the only thing I noticed, I think there was a news crew behind him when he was streaming a couple hours ago. Bad move. They need you.
Yeah, I'm supplying the wood.
Yeah.
That's going to get old real soon.
Dave, go to Tally's voice. I have no idea what's going on. Dave?
Want to get high?
So you have no idea.
Well, I don't want to get a little high. No, you know, it's not a big deal. I like the way that he handled it. I really don't think it's going to get picked up, and obviously people are going to use it, whatever. But I don't think it's going to affect him like it did. Like, I don't know if it's going to affect us, should I say. It could affect him. But I don't think it's going to affect the rest of us. This one's a little bit more innocent.
No Twitch suspension.
I don't know.
I think
if it hasn't happened yet.
I think a Twitch suspension does affect us. If it is an actual Twitch suspension, it does affect us.
12 hours affects us, you think?
So it has to be within the next one. I think if he gets suspended, that then sends a message.
Well, if he only gets like a 12-hour suspension. Let's say if he only gets that or something like that. I mean,
can only stream 5 hours a day.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying. I mean, if they only do you see this all the time. Like with the Russian girl, I think she only got fucking 24 hours. You see with other people, the big ape who fucking was screaming about hoes and all that shit. He got like 12 hours. No, he got like 7 days or something.
Twitch couldn't afford to spend majority. Let me phrase this better. But I honestly don't think he meant to say it, and I don't think he meant to. Yeah. And then there's the other part of me. Then that's my honest feelings, because I really didn't hear it, and maybe that was confirmation bias, because I'll be perfectly honest. I was looking to defend him. I am a big fan of his, and I do think he's a decent human being, at least from what I gather. And I was looking to defend him. And there's the other part of it that could be sort of, audio suggestion. I mentioned ghost hunting EVPs, where you had these little moans and shit. And I also mentioned, I told the story in the arcade today. You're familiar with the song Jump by Van Halen, right?
A little bit, yeah, sure.
Up until about 9.
Yeah, I'm supplying the
Bye, Veggie. Surprised to see Dave. Hey, guys, Veggie, what's up? So in 1998, I had the wrong lyrics to that song.
Oh no!
It was "Might as well jump." Might as well jump.
Yeah.
I thought it was "Max will jump," like Max will, like somebody with Max will. And I said it because like my girlfriend embarrassed the shit out of me. I was like, "Max will jump." And you get that moment when she goes, "What did you say?" And
what did you say?
You got to remember, my girlfriend, like, we're kind of hippy dippy. Ever really into music. We're going to shows all the time. I said, Max will jump.
Max can jump. Who's Max?
That's not the lyrics. Did you really think that was the lyrics? That song came out 25, almost like at that point, like 15 years earlier. You know? Yeah. So it would have been like 15 years earlier. I was like, it's not. What is it? It's might as well jump.
Yeah. So we all have that. I mean, CCR, bathroom on the right.
But
there's
I
bathroom on the right.
My point is, I hear might as well jump now. I didn't hear it for damn near 20 years.
Yeah, no, it happens all the time.
And you can't do that. I noticed this when I got interested in ghost hunting. I said, listen to this, and as the moon shines. And you know, it really sounds like and I say the moon shines. All of a sudden, it sounds like the moon shines.
Right.
You know,
Suggestive,
there's
yeah.
a certain suggestion there. And
once your brain makes that fucking connection, you can't not hear it.
Another 5. Good to see the tattoo back together. Take a shot, a drink. Wow, you drinking too?
No, I ain't fucking drinking.
Well, this ain't his show.
Fucking lost your
You
mind.
really look like a fucking hipster with that outfit on, with that glass.
What's that?
You literally look like a hipster. What's with the
I
blue? They painted the walls while you were gone?
Yeah, you know, they were like, you know, we're tired of the two-tone white and yellow unfinished look, so they're like, hey, we'll paint the wall for him. And they did.
Okay.
It looks good. I like the blue.
I think it looks better. I'll be perfectly honest with you.
Way better.
I think it looks better.
Cleaner. Everything looks clean. I like that.
But yeah, I like to think that you know this is the best. But you know, I tell you something. I saw the Wall Street Journal. I saw the this is the first article I saw, but I also saw them from Newsweek. This is heavy.com. Not familiar with this rag. If you are an even casual fan of Tyler Belvins, that sounds like Michael Belvins. What a horrible name. What a dorky fucking name. I don't know if I like him anymore now. AKA Ninja.
The name just ruined it for you.
Belvins.
Someone like used to beat up in high school.
Belvins, bro.
I give Belvins Melvins, motherfucker.
Belvins Melvin.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll know he's a fan of rap. And that's true. I've heard Ninja rap before terribly, like a white guy. It's a wildly popular streamer. Played a few rounds of Fortnite earlier in the month with rappers Drake, Travis Scott, even included Pittsburgh Steelers wide receiver Juju Smith. Schuster, I don't even know who he is because I don't watch football.
Yeah, he's doing okay. Goddamn.
Yeah. And for a couple of games, even more recently, Ninja's been listening to Logic on stream, and he's been mentioning what a big fan he is. Logic is news McFace, Bobby Tarantino, the second, released March 9th. Ninja has regularly been listening to the song on stream. Last night, in a stream with Nade Shot, Ninja was rapping the lyrics of Logic's 44 More, which is a pretty cool name for a song, I admit, and appeared to say the N-word while rapping the song. The part of the song that questioned the lyrics. I've been going and going like an energizer. I'm supplying the wood like Elijah. I cut smoking on indica, might fuck around and carp. I can't. This is a word I can't say.
Point is, the N-word's not even in the lyric. It's not even close to it.
And he does sort of here to say my nigga. That's what he appears to say. Ninja's version appears to change around the last line that didn't exist in the first place. It likes to be chalked. It can likely be chalked up to not knowing the lyrics instead of ad-libbing, and instead of ad-libbing, but it certainly sounds like he threw a slur there in the final line. So that's being safe. I didn't get the. He even goes. He gets. It's so obvious. He gets like tongue-tied, and like I said, he looked like maybe he's trying to say indica.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he was trying to say. And honestly, I think at this point it's kind of irrelevant. It's either we can give him the pass on the fact that he got tongue-tied, or you believe he's a fucking racist, and you're going to lose your mind anyway. The fact is, Twitch already has things in place. It's not like this is going to set a precedent that wasn't already there. People get fucking bans for a lot less than this. It's not like it would be a big shock. That's why I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal unless people make it a massive deal. There was no hatred.
I do like the way he's handling it. He's just like, yeah, here it is. I'm out. I'm going back to work.
Go about your business, dude. Go about your business.
Here's another article by Game Informer. This is and there is an aspect to this too. Like, this guy's getting super big, super fast. Like, nobody's ever seen a social media star, with the possible exception of Jake Paul, get this big, this fast. That the mainstream media feels very threatened by this kind of celebrity. Original story: Twitch streamer Ninja had a roller coaster month, becoming one of the biggest names in online video streaming, playing games with superstars. Now finds himself humming a tune that has come up on the Twitch jukebox before during the late night stream. We've already heard all this bullshit. Belvin starts to sing along with the song. He stumbles a bit as he tries to keep up. But by the way, if anybody's heard 44 More, it's like, I might not be a big Logic fan, but this guy can.
Logic is.
He like
Duke and flow. Man.
That guy is just like, the tongue twisters he pulls are just amazing.
He's incredibly gifted. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I agree.
Vibing on the music, Belvin starts to ad-lib lyrics. That, to me, when you're saying he's trying to ad-lib lyrics, that's kind of like we don't know that he was trying to ad-lib lyrics.
Well, I mean, ad-lib can simply mean that you forgot and you're ad-libbing because you forgot. It doesn't necessarily mean he ad-libbed with intent. You know, he ad-libbed because he forgot. I mean,
my point is the media is saying there's no evidence that he did. There's no possibility he may have tried to ad-lib lyrics. Belvin starts to ad-lib lyrics.
I'm supplying the wood like Elijah.
Why are we defending Twitch streamers? Let's take them all down.
I'm going to go the other way for a second here.
What?
Because this is actually kind of important. I think by them saying that he's ad-libbing is actually helping the cause. Because if they're saying he's not ad-libbing, then he did it with intent. He intended to change the lyrics to the N-word. By saying he's ad-libbing, they're giving him the benefit of the doubt.
I don't think so. I think it would be exactly the opposite. You're
it.
ad-libbing, so he throws my N-word in there.
No, I think he got tongue-tied, ad-libbed, and said the fucking wrong word. That's the way I'm taking it.
Yeah.
I don't see anything.
I don't think they're helping him here. I think they're trying to nail Hale's music.
I didn't hear from what you just read.
To Haig's amusement, until Belvin's improvised multiple uses of a racial slur, and even using the word multiple. If he said it twice at the most.
Yeah, he did.
So multiple means like he was like saying it 14, like it could be up anywhere up to 10 times. The lyrics Belvin made up. I'm sorry, Dave. The lyrics Belvin made up are not anywhere in the song of 44-4, nor likely to be mistaken for them easily. We're trying to show that this is in the back of the mind. This is a part of his vernacular. This is a part of the way who he is.
I think you're reading into it. I just don't.
You don't think they could possibly be manipulative in this area? Especially
I think if they
we saw this with a bigger newspaper. I mean, we saw this,
but they were far more direct. I mean, there's no accusation here. They're giving it to me. Ad-lib is a benefit of the doubt. Because there's no intent behind that. So I actually think they're not doing that. But I can see where you're coming from because you see it all the time. So you're going to expect it to be here. I just don't think.
It gets better. This is a little less reported. The problem arises from Belvin's pulling lyrics out of the air, but also follows a frustrating pattern of streaming gaming personalities who claim to have accidentally used the slur in the past.
December, that's different.
Yeah. We're leading you up the stairs. They're laying the groundwork.
Now they're leading.
Yeah, now they're leading you. They're not trying to tell you what this is. They're projecting their agenda right here.
Once you start referencing other people who have already made mistakes, now you're leading. Yeah, okay. Now you're starting to take them down a journey.
Last September, popular YouTuber personality PewDiePie did something similar during a Player Unknown's Battleground stream. He later apologized. That's not true. There was nothing. It was nothing similar about it.
Completely different. Could have been more different.
That is just simply not true. And there's no way.
One was said completely.
Actually, PewDiePie was way more out of line, if you ask me, and a way more in violation of YouTube's terms of service. That's for Belvin.
Yeah, I'm supplying the wood like Elijah.
$10. I really wanted to do a video defending Ninja. People are making more out of it than there needs to be. It's a word. I'll read the rest of that later. I'll get back to that later. I guess I'm gonna have to make that a little longer now that
you love your novels, but it's hard to read in 8 seconds.
Yes, yeah, that's true. Thus far, Belvin, who's been active on Twitter since the end, has acknowledged or has not acknowledged or apologized to Docket as before. Our take. This is an argument to be made between. This is the argument to be made that Belvin simply repeated things that he'd heard in music before, but ignorance is the only excuse when acknowledged he regretted it. The streamers are finding themselves in unenviable positions of holding influence.
Unenviable
positions of holding influence where they previously had never had anything resembling that responsibility. Well, let me tell you something, Daddy. I've been watching this guy a year. That's not true. He fucking takes himself seriously. And does give a shit. That is just simply not true. That is your projection. Your projection.
Of other streamers.
What you're trying to say is this guy's a piece of garbage and he's not used to being in the spotlight. That's really what
it seems like they're going more heavy-handed.
This is a greater attack on gamers who are just yelling the N-word all the time.
On the culture,
yes. This is an attack.
That line is.
Yes. In this case, Belvin, who became almost literally an overnight success. And while I sympathize, it's just so easy not to say racial slurs during streams. Apologizing for doing it is probably a lot harder than not doing it at all. It's also pretty damn important. Yeah. Okay. Give me a fucking break.
Now he's gone completely different. If that's the same article as before.
Where does this guy get? Where does this fucking guy get off on lecturing the rest of us, or even lecturing him for that matter? I mean, it's just so ridiculous. And the power of the N-word simply comes from the fact that it's given power. It's actually comical how powerful the N-word is. It's comical, and it's really a reflection of our society, and it's not a positive reflection of the idiot that wrote this. You are superstitious. You somehow believe that this word, because it hurts people, has some other effect other than hurting people's feelings, right? Which is almost a superstition. Like, do you really think if a white kid, let's pretend this was a part of the lyrics, and he mouths lyrics that contain this racial slur, which is in just about every rap song on the fucking planet. All right? If he mouths that somehow some black guy over in Chicago gets fucking oppressed. Are you kidding me? What do you see? Well, it's hurtful. There's a lot of words that are hurtful. Cocksucker, motherfucker, bitch. There's a lot of hurtful words. I mean, we all don't get up and fucking have to make these grandiose apologies.
No.
And even so, like with the PewDiePie situation where he said, you N-word, you can almost make the case that is a direct attack on a group of people. This song lyrics, are you fucking joking? And you write this article in such a way, you don't come right out and say it, but you basically are suggesting that this is part of this man's regular vernacular, which you don't know. And even if it is, so what? Unless fucking Michael Belvins probably couldn't kick one black man's ass on earth, the skinny little shit, is running around fucking with black kids. And I don't know, me growing up, nobody fucked with the black kids. They did the fucking. With a handful of exceptions. The idea that saying this word has this unbelievable effect. It really should be looked like, why is it having this effect? Why it needs to stop? And why are we using this as a weapon? The N-word has really lost all its meaning for me when it's just constantly used to take people's jobs away, to ruin their lives, to something like this. It's almost like, especially with the PewDiePie thing, I think I've said it more in the last year than I have my life. But I'm almost to the point where I think people should say it more often because this is fucking ridiculous, Dave.
It's situational. I mean, like, to hear it in a song lyric is much different than real talk standing next to you and some asshole over here in Germany coming up and calling him an N-word hard R in front of you. You're going to have an emotional reaction to that.
I would have an emotional reaction to that. I would have
absolutely.
A problem with that, yeah.
That's not what
this
is.
If somebody came up to you and fucking was really nasty and called you a fucking Polak, in other words,
Polak,
you fucking filthy, stupid fucking Polak,
but
I have the same reaction, and you don't talk to my friend that way,
I might get that same way over cocksucker or fucking, hey, you fucking little pussy
yeah,
bitch.
Yeah,
you're going to catch a fucking right hook, I mean, but I think the bigger issue with that article really is something you touched on and then you brushed over it. Talking about how the streamers who say this, they're not prepared to deal with it. That's actually a true statement.
There is some truth in that, but it is not true in this particular case.
No, not in this case. And that's where the projection came from, because he wasn't talking necessarily about him. He was talking about everybody who has had these situations before. Mm-hmm. And there is some truth to that.
No,
there's a lot of people who don't handle this right.
The Overwatch League kid is
and
a
that's
perfect
where it's
example.
Perfect.
That's a perfect example. He couldn't
when
handle
it. He just blew up his stream.
Yeah, they just blew up. Well, I mean, his stream's blown up. And you know what? I think that was probably the best thing for that kid. Let him stream and be edgy on Twitch. That's great. That's it. He just doesn't have it to behave himself to be a team player. He's not a team player. His teammates didn't even like him, and he's one of the most talented guys in the league. Right. But it's so ridiculous and it's so redundant, and I'm so sick of it. And
don't we have deeper issues right now? I mean, honestly.
No. The only issues we have right now is Trump needs to be out of office and PewDiePie and Ninja said the N-word. Vote Democrat, because that's their top priority.
So where do you see this more being? Do you see this more being more of a leaning on the SJW side, or do you see it on more of a mainstream media outlet being threatened by a guy who's having a lot of success and running with mainstream media personalities? Well, they cited it in the article. Why would they do that?
I think Ninja last week or 2 weeks ago became threatening to not just the mainstream media, but a lot of people. We've seen incidents with Shroud where he was showing a little irritation, maybe even suggesting there was something to his sub game. You go as far as saying, nice knowing you, Ninja.
That's dirty.
They're friends.
That's fucking. What is wrong with people in this? Yeah.
Well, like we haven't seen that in this part of the fucking pond.
No, we see it, but that's what I'm asking. Why? I mean, why are we seeing it?
Like, and now Drake's wanting to hang out with him, and
jealousy.
It's just, and I think, honestly, I do think he's ready for this level. I do think he's ready for this possibility because he's a grown up, and but it's just,
There's still people in chat who thinks he didn't say it. Look, he's admitting it to it now. He
admitted it, but he didn't. He actually hadn't right to me. He admitted to fumbling, and then I've said one word and another one came out. That's what he's admitting to. He's not admitting to saying the N-word. In fact, let me read this again.
He's admitting the fumbling. No, you're right.
He's admitting the fumbling. Yeah, I promise there was no malintent. I wasn't even trying to say the word. Isn't it ridiculous that we can't? Isn't it ridiculous that he has to say the word?
The word, yeah.
The word. I mean, I'm so sick of this shit.
He was afraid to even say N-word.
Are you okay with that, Running Riot? That we have to there's one magical word. I thought you liberals weren't real religious. Right. Like I used to get yelled out for taking the Lord's name in vain. Guess what? Fuck Jesus Christ. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Maybe a fucking hurt feeling. Maybe Mormon guy got a little ticked off for a second, but that's all that happened. Feelings got hurt. You know,
momentarily.
I mean,
too,
there's this one fucking word that nobody can say. It's just beyond ridiculous.
No, because for there to be hatred and actual ill intent, there has to be ill intent. There has to be a fucking cause and effect there. You know, you can't say that he's an evil person or he's a racist or any of these guys are because of a mistake. He made a mistake. It's no different than if he would have broke your fucking laptop or something like that. But this is such a fucking bigger issue now because of the war between old and new media. Yeah. So now they're looking for any reason to fuck us over.
Yeah, and I think we can come to an agreement. This is a war from old media.
Oh, it's a war.
Yeah,
it's a war.
It's a war. No, you're going to hell. All right.
How big of a deal do you think this is going to be before we start taking calls?
I'm supplying the wood like a lie.
I think it's not. I think that's the other problem. Fucking funny.
It is funny.
Why is it funny? Because it's a forbidden word.
Because we all know it's ridiculous.
It's a forbidden word. Well, it's the other people. It pisses sensitive assholes off. You know, to say it in any context.
And that's enough right there to fucking say it.
You make it more important than it needs to be.
Right.
You know, I mean, it's I don't know. I had a fan make me something a while back. What to see it here? Some fan made this for me.
Hi there, Dank Hill here, and Tommy isn't gonna say these words, but Dank will. What's the motherfucking word, nigga?
Yeah. I'm badass. I'm edgy 41-year-old.
Perfect. It's perfect.
Yeah, and well, there is another thing. Is like, you know, there's another thing too. Like, you know, I'm a Howard Stern knockoff, and he's a gamer guy. You know, so there's that aspect of it. There's that aspect of it too.
Are we ever going to get back to a point where context does actually matter? I mean, is it ever going to happen?
Not as long as it can be a weapon to bring down fucking social media stars. No.
But, you know, how many, though, even we both agree PewDiePie's was worse. We agree with that.
I think he was way out of fucking line.
But
I just said it wasn't the end of the world, but it was way out of line.
PewDiePie's still okay. He has not been taken down. He's doing all right.
I'll tell you something. Ninja might be so big that he has the capital now.
Really?
Yeah.
You think he's going to catch him?
I don't know. He just handled this beautifully. I was watching. My daughter watches him, for Christ's sakes. You know, because he does this when he gets his first win. He does this fucking dance. I bet you would love it. Do you want to see this?
I'll see the dance. Yeah, fuck it.
See the fucking dance.
The thing is, I've been hearing Tommy talk about this guy for a long time.
Yeah. I'm a big fan.
I really have. Not even a joke here.
Ninja
dance?
Wind dance.
Why is it when you type in Ninja, I just want to go to fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 and listen to Ice Ice Baby?
He does Pon Pon when he wins. My daughter loves this.
Oh, he really does.
Watch this. I hope I don't get fucking clipped for this. Maybe I will. Fuck. I don't know. When he gets his first win of the day. He's fucking great entertainer, man. I love a guy. I'm not going.
He looks like DJ Qualls too.
Does it get claimed? Yeah, it did. Fuck. It's called Pon Pon by. Maybe that was too short though.
You got us that. You clipped that quickly. Good Lord.
Yeah. No. I just checked at the bottom. I opened up the thing and said music Pon Pon by fucking. You get away with that Twitch.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, you're screwed. They're screwed.
And they get that.
You know what though?
Right
Maybe
away.
not, because I thought my run
short.
of
If you get it real
monetization
short, it might have been
good.
enough time.
Yeah, I thought my run of demonetization or my monetization, I should say, was over yesterday because I used Rick Astley, and then miraculously, maybe the little trick had something to do with it. I don't know.
Yeah.
but it went green within 30 minutes. So maybe you're okay.
Nerd City.
Nerd City. Nerd City. I gotta tell you something.
Nerd City. Nerd City.
Nerd City's the
Nerd
man.
City.
The man.
Fucking legend. He's
The
not doing
man. Next rock star here on YouTube.
I'll tell you a story about him. He was fucking with me over the weekend, and I didn't know the name of the nerd character.
Which one?
Dr. Downvote, I think his name is.
You don't know who Dr. Download is.
I wrote Dr. Downvote. That was his like nerd character.
Dr. Downvote. Okay.
I think that's his name, Dr. Downvote or something like that. And he's bullshitting with me, over the weekend. And I said, "Are you not doing the nerd character anymore?" And he's like, and he writes me back, "No." I goes, "I will use Dr. Downvote on certain types of videos, but when it's important to me." And he's like, "Dr. Downvote." I'm like, fuck. The fucking name of the guy. Now he thinks I'm a total fucking stooge.
That's the same thing as like, hey, when are you gonna do that fucking that loser character from Get to the Point? Rick Wilson, motherfucker.
I didn't know the name of the character. I'm mystified by his content. It's true. That's not even a total lie, to be honest with you. I'm just like, hi, I'm Dr. Downvote. Now you're giving me a bunch of fucking cool, great information. And not only that, it's entertaining. Maybe I forgot the name of your character. I'm sorry. But no, Dr. Downvote's up and Nerd City rocks. And by the way, Nerd City was like a fuckhead from way back. And now
watching a long time.
I look, it's a long shot. I would not be shocked if Nerd City becomes like one of the all-time greats, multi-million.
Oh, he's got a shot.
Maybe like a serious influencer one day. He's so good. And so
I think
talented.
it's a good possibility.
But then again, he goes to our audience, people that are really into YouTube too. So maybe that doesn't hit people like the Jake Paul market. But this guy commands respect, and it's cool that I'd seen him in the chat months ago before he got big. I'd seen him a million times.
He might have a cap, but I think he's going to do okay.
No, he may have a cap. A lot of it depending on the content we do. We do have a cap unless you get like Pootie Pie and then people come to see you because
unless he crosses over and does some streaming and things like that. He probably does have a cap being within the commentary
Yeah,
community.
Is he really commenting? I think he's so much better than everybody.
Oh God! I mean, there's only a few people I even put in the same category. Period. I mean, I put Clown in that category. I'd put Monkey Jones in that category, and not even from an editing standpoint, just from an overall entertainment standpoint. There's a few guys, but not many. Leon Lush.
Yeah, but Monkey doesn't have a chance ever because he's too fucking edgy.
Monkey's growing like a fucking weed
but
right
he's never gonna be. And he's gonna be like Leafy, fucking YouTube's dirty, fucking funny ass secret. Sorry, Monkey, I love you to fucking death, but you're not getting fucking 50 million subs. Sorry.
No.
You might get 500K. Fuck, you might get him. Once you get him, I'll bet you'll get 1 million.
You'll get 1 million.
And you're finished. They're gonna throw you off this fucking platform. It's a good run. They're gonna throw you off. Oh, it won't be your fault, and we'll be like, "This is fucked up." Fucking Monkey Jones, one of the greatest. We'll be doing all that shit, but I don't think it's gonna help you. Monkey Jones is edgy. All right,
he's a little edgy. He's a little bit of an edgelord.
Oh, there's the Mormon guy. Mormon guy, are you mad at me for saying bad things about your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?
Yes, and I had to consult all my wives. It's very, very sad.
What's on your mind, man?
I just want to say, one of the things growing up kind of in the mid-2000s is that pretty much every popular rap song has the word nigga in it.
Yes, and guess what else it has? The 90s instead of the 80s.
Yes.
I don't think in late 70s it wasn't so much when hip-hop was brandy dandy. But, yeah, it's been going on for ever. So your point is?
But the point to bring up with that is like, how do you, so when it's in the song's title, so like Kanye West and Jay-Z had Niggas in Paris.
Yeah.
You remember that? And then there was one song by YG called My Nigga. How am I supposed to refer to the song if I can't even say the title?
This guy's way too comfortable. And I'm going to add salt to this part. Now, he's using it in the proper context, but he was also the guy who said it in my Pootie Pie video. I mean, you're exposed. You're exposed.
Yeah,
you're exposed.
I did it.
He was the actor. He was the voice actor in that video.
Yeah, but I don't have malicious feelings towards black people, so I don't really care.
I know you don't. But isn't it weird though? Isn't it weird though? Because like if you watch,
I wouldn't use it at work.
You didn't do anything wrong. All right, but you could even see like me and Dave, our body language. You can see on camera. We get uncomfortable. Yeah. Why are we getting that uncomfortable? Because we think something bad's gonna happen.
To us.
It shouldn't. That's what to us. Yeah, because they're to us. But I really and you're talking about song titles. Those are literally the name of the songs. I mean, like how childish are we?
Right.
How childish are we? I'm sure you can make the argument, but I don't think it's much of one. Well, you're black, you don't know. But I could never know how to be like. I could never be black. That's completely ridiculous, and it doesn't change the fact that it's absolutely silly.
But it's always silly when you start banning words. I mean, we live in a country where we can't say certain things in certain parts of the
You were born in 1994 as a black kid. How many white kids fucking beat you up and called you the N-word? I'm guessing for 90% of you, zero.
Goose egg.
And I remember because, like, check your privilege. Yes. I'm privileged.
Well, one thing I want to say, too, the first time I ever heard it, so I grew up in Colorado. The first time I ever heard the N-word was a white kid calling another white kid the N-word.
I believe
it's
that.
not.
And what was he doing? Imitating his rap heroes, for more than likely.
Yeah, and I was just, I mean, I had a neighbor that was black, I had a neighbor that was Asian. I didn't know that race was a thing until in high school people started putting a focus on it. Yeah. Because those are just my friends. I didn't
when they start
know
politicizing you. When they start politicizing you.
Well, congratulations. You're not.
I mean, we didn't learn about
racist.
slavery until like
no
when I was like 14, right? So it's not like I was just like, oh yeah, you're less than human or anything. I never had those thoughts come to my mind.
No, well, I mean, you can't prove that. Nobody can look into your heart. I'm sorry, Dave. He didn't hear you. That was my fault.
No, that's fine.
that was actually my fault. I forgot to do the setting on here. I'm a big dickhead.
Oh, so he hasn't heard me the whole time.
No, I'm sure. Like, I'm sure you got.
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't. No.
What's going on, multiple wife fucker? How you doing?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't really care that much.
I tell you something. If I was a Mormon guy, I'd line them up, like on the bed.
What?
Yeah, and I'd switch.
No,
I'd jump one to another.
Why?
I'd switch off.
Well,
no,
I mean, we do have a double.
You get doors for a different day of the week. No, I'm going to separate all my
I want
wives
them all in
out.
the same fucking room to serve me.
Yeah, we have a side-by-side king bed.
And I can barely. Maybe your just prowess is bigger than mine because my God, I can barely handle one. I can barely handle my hand.
But you wouldn't want to do that once. I saw it in a porn once, and I wanted to do it.
No, I don't want to puddle jump from pussy to pussy. No, that's not something I want to do. No, it's really not. Play Frogger.
You know what happened? I have like 4 girls lined up. I know exactly what happened. I'd stop when I couldn't, which would probably be at 30 seconds. And then I'd go to the fucking second one. It's like, well, I might as well get, and that would be it. And the other 2 would be completely unsatisfied.
See, I wouldn't be able to help it. I'd be like fucking statistically safe herpes. I'm like, fuck, No.
They'd all be tested and stuff. We're Mormons here. We're doing it the right way.
Oh,
I would get.
They have a certificate and everything.
Yeah, I'd get to the second one, and it would be like, that's what would happen. I don't know if I can handle that. I'll be honest. My God. Maybe Mormon guy's man enough. Are you man enough to handle 4 broads at once?
Every day, bro.
Yeah. All right. I've corrupted you. You used to be a good Christian. Now you're all fucked up.
Now he's Lord Pussy Jumper. Congratulations,
so
Tommy.
Put that away.
Yes. Yeah. All right. Get out of here, Mormon guy. Thanks for the call, man. Good call.
See you.
All right. You want to call? We got a few slots left. Only about 15 minutes. Jump in. Download Discord.
We did 45 minutes already?
Yes, we did.
God, this show's great when I'm here. I'm just fucking saying. I'm just putting it out there.
We're putting in a new policy. We got to get more yucks around here, right?
More laughs, yeah?
More laughs. More laughs got to be coming. I don't know if we're going to do this, me and you, but I am starting to, like, I'm changing the culture of the workplace. All right? And I started today on the arcade, Tommy C's Arcade. There will be more bullying among Shot from the Point members.
Oh,
more.
Great.
We're reinstating the rules. No wives. No girlfriends. You bring it up. In other words, like, nobody can say you're like, or afflictions. Nobody can say you're fat or fuck with you, you're fat unless you make fun of yourself. Then it's game. The old rules we used to have.
Yeah, absolutely. The way it should be.
We're going hard. I'm bringing somebody new on soon, and he's a real fucking prick.
Nice.
And yes. So,
I'm happy about that.
So yeah, I think there's going to be much more roasting going on. I'll talk.
We haven't worked with pricks in a while.
We're going to really be fucked. Yeah, I think we got away from that a little bit.
We need an asshole.
I
mean, when you're the biggest one,
I think we got to be. Yeah, like I can't. Like we have to be. We're going to pick on the callers more. This is going to be a shit show.
I like it.
Yes, I did because you know what? I've been having a little less fun the last couple of weeks, and I think that was it. That was like, what's different? I kept what's different. I'm not picking on anybody, and nobody's picking on me. Everybody's like being really respectful. Like, this is Shot from the Point, bitch. I mean, like I think we gotta kind of go at each other anymore. And obviously, there's some rules. I made them public for the first time. Wives are off limits, obviously, unless you make fun of your wife.
Unfortunately,
in that context,
off limits, man.
There are limits. There's limits. You know, I will interfere. I get to be the ultimate coach. Oh, should I talk about this? When Macazar.
Oh no. Which one?
He's gone, man. Macazar was one of our. He was kind of our punching bag, our biggest punching bag. His whole fucking bit was he couldn't get laid, right? He decided to bring his sister on in a bit. So she became a part of it, and she's cute. But Matt, being a fucking Arab, did not like when we were saying how hot his sister didn't go. We had to like fucking cut, we had to really cut that shit out, man. He was not. It was 2-3 years ago. I think we can talk.
And that was our boy too, like
yeah. We had to kind of roll that one in, but he kind of, I was like, you started it.
You asked your sister out for a bit, you asshole. I mean, like, what? Why can't we say this? She's hot. Who cares?
Yeah, she was hot. All right.
Because I remember that because I said something, and you talked to me like the next day. You were like, David, you didn't really say anything that bad.
And then Frenchie Ben started like, your girlfriend, she is so beautiful. Or your sister, she is so beautiful. I don't like when he says that. Because he's French. And it's romantic, And that's pre-JF. Kowalski, you're on the air.
Hello, Tommy, and hello, Dave. It's great to have you two back together at last.
How's my favorite autist?
Yeah, what's going on, Kowalski?
Just saying, I do not care if Ninja said the N-word or not. I would still put my penis in him.
You're like, why is everybody autistic and gay? Why is everybody autistic?
2018, Tommy. Welcome to 2018.
That's what my whole fan base is, autistic and gay.
Gay autist. Yeah.
I'm not fucking gay. I'm fucking mini man. I am.
Hit the gym, my God. But other than that,
I'm not that bad.
Pipe cleaners.
French accent, wetter than the name. G-puts. Yes, I figured you're a little bit of an edgelord yourself. I wouldn't think you had a problem with it. I didn't know you wanted to sleep with that fucking. I mean, he's like a rail. Don't you like? Aren't you in a black man?
I'm not edgelord.
You kind of are, Kowalski.
Maybe it's because you never say his name right.
Maybe
that's why. Maybe that's why.
You know why? I like Polak names when I'm mad, and he makes me mad for some reason. So I want to call him fucking Kowalski. Shut the fuck up, Kowalski. Like that scene in what was that stupid movie? It wasn't a stupid movie. The Big Lebowski.
Oh, good flick.
Yeah, and they're like, shut the fuck up, Donnie. Like John Goodman's yelling. John Goodman's yelling at money. God. All right, you have anything else to say, Kowalski? I bet you don't.
Well, no.
All right, good. You're wrong.
Good call.
Get the fuck out of here. Kowalski. Gay's the new autism. Gay's the new autism.
I didn't know he was gay, so now at least I learned that about him. That's good. Don't bend over in front
Tommy
of me.
Buns, you're on the air.
Yes, what up?
What's going on, man? How can I help you?
Yo. So back to your point when you're talking about how you guys winced up and stuff when he was saying the N-word and shit, saying nigga. He was like, dude. Did you see Nate's shot when he was saying it? Did you see the clip when Nate shot?
Don't bring that up because that makes me feel stupid because I saw him do that. I'm like, what is he squinting at? Because I couldn't fucking hear it because I'm old and stupid. He just did one of these he was like, and he's sitting there and he goes, he does the, you just saying the N-word. Better you than me. I'm still Nate shot. He's still Nate shot. I didn't say that shit.
His eyes just went wide as fuck, and he was like, "Oh shit!"
Oh, his eyes. Yeah, it was pretty funny. He's another one that doesn't get in any drama or any trouble. God, all these.
Nice knowing you, Ninja.
Nice guy, Nate shot.
Well, would Real Talk the Metaphor Messiah officially give an N-word pass to Ninja? Maybe you can come on here real quick.
Why don't you just let him borrow yours, Tommy? We all know you have yours. So
I don't ever use mine because I'm.
You don't have to use it. Just give it to him.
Ninja. You may have my Real Talk N-word pass. You can punch it. Yeah, you can punch it. I guess.
Like a subway card. It's fantastic.
Yeah. Real Talk said it was okay.
It was all right. We're good.
All right. What else you got, Tommy Buns?
Damn, what else do I got? Well, I was also going to say, I see the jersey on that Dave has. Shout out to the Cubs. They hit a home run first pitch of the game.
Fucking hat, baby. Great. And they're crushing it right now as well. 8-4 last action.
Yeah, it's probably going to be Yanks and Cubs in the World Series.
I'm just saying, Tommy.
so.
You're used to seeing another one of these on my finger.
I got 27 of them. Don't worry.
But well, you can eat my butthole.
I cannot believe you walked into that.
Stupid. Yeah. No. I'm most recent, so I win. So it's completely.
Is it 27
Fuck,
now?
man, why did I do that? I brought a knife to a fuck you fight.
Yo, Tommy, don't be giving out that license for free, bro.
Oh, come on, it's Ninja. It's Ninja. Maybe he'll come on the show. I mean, it's Ninja. Come on, real talk.
Yeah, I mean, let me give it to him.
All right, real talk.
I'm trying to make some money from this.
I'm feeling bad for this guy. I'm feeling bad. He needs an N-word. What do we call it? A pass.
Pass. Yeah.
He needs. Yo, those cost something, Tommy. I'm trying to make money off this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Cost you a fucking finger, you know.
You charge white people to say the N-word. Like, it's perfect.
I dare you. This is what you should do, and I think everybody will go like it. When you get off this phone, yeah, $3 Olash. Without David Ataria, that's got to change.
All right, yeah, illiterate mother.
I don't know. Here's what you do: go put your championship belt on, your fucking glasses, your fuck you glasses. Real talk, right? Fucking sit in front of some, hold that fucking camera up on Twitter, and just say, "Yo, Ninja, I just wanted to let you know that I'm giving you an N-word pass. Don't do it again." But I just want to say that real talk, the metaphor Messiah is giving you, and just do a couple times so you get the right K. I'll retweet that shit. Everybody retweet that shit.
I don't even, to be real, bro, I don't even see what the it's not like he did the whole Pootie Pie thing. He didn't call anybody a nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He said my nigga. We said it all the time. But Tommy, I hit you up with that.
Yeah, I don't even think he said it. I think it was. Remember we were talking like in DMs this morning. You think he tried to say indica and he blew it. That was your original.
Yeah, I think he kind of stumbled. But my point is, if he did say it, like if he said my nigga, what's the big deal? Like, you know what I mean?
Honestly,
That's
I think
my
the most
nigga.
offensive thing he did there was rap in the first place.
It's awful.
Yeah, really, that was the front.
Here's a tip, and I think we'll talk about it. When you're a white boy and you're rapping, sound like a white boy. Don't try to sound like a black guy because it just sounds ridiculous, right? Rap like you would like if you're from Staten Island, rap with your Staten Island accent, right? That's how you do it. That's how you do it. You know, and it actually sounds kind of. You could kind of still sound street, and as a white guy, and if you're not a street kid and you want to fake it, and you wouldn't be alone. There's lots of fucking rappers that did, especially white ones, right? Find out the accent of the most badass working class and imitate that black, like Chicago. It would be, just find out whatever the white working class what they talk like. The Chicago, like,
hey, Ma, get the car.
Yeah, you got to, yeah. You know my favorite. Well,
Hey, Tommy, I always tell my white friends, if you're gonna like practice it a few times, you know, in the mirror. You know what I mean?
Let it roll off the tongue the right way.
Yes.
Let it roll off the right. Yeah.
Let it roll off the tongue. You're only here because of me. With the Pesci. Let's see.
We're lucky we have a black rapper, so we can actually ask what side of you is more offended, the black part or the fucking rapper part. I mean, that's really the part.
Well, the Chicago, you re-picked up your Chicago accent. You know that
a little bit. Yeah, I was there for a while, man.
Yeah, I know.
It's a little.
Yeah, Dave was in the hood.
Yeah,
I was. No fucking joke either. Are you the last white family over there in that street? No. Well, see, we got a really good neighborhood in Mount Greenwood, but surrounded by a
wall.
Yeah. Well, I got really sick when I got picked up. My sponsor for Natural Health CBD, Kimber, actually picked me up.
Yeah.
And this is gonna make Real Talk fucking die laughing. I don't think I've told him yet. I started throwing up, and she had to pull over on the fucking highway. I was throwing up in her car on her fucking dog.
Smoking
I think I got
weed?
some on her lap. No, I was just sick. I was getting off the bus.
Oh yeah.
So we're going through. So she ends up taking me home, and we're going through fucking where the greens used to be. Real Talk, which is still a bad neighborhood.
Shit.
What's the green? Yeah. Oh, green Caprini green.
Caprini
green.
I
know that. You don't want to be aware about that.
Net, she stops the car, and I have to get out. We're like literally afraid we're about to get fucking shot. I'm like, I got to throw up, Kimber. If we get murdered, we get murdered. I got to go. It was that good.
Shit, I don't want to be over there either.
Well, they knocked it down.
I could get shot out there.
It didn't get much better.
Well, you know what I heard, I'd read about, because I I'm me in crime. Like, I've never set foot, nor would I, in Caprini Green or anything like this. But I read about it, of course, because I like crime stories. You know, I read like that's when the crime level really exploded when they actually knocked down Caprini Green. I think it was like 2002, 2003, something like that. And because it just spread everything out across the city.
Yeah,
like, it was kind of like. And I've talked to stories of people that know stuff like that. I mean, it's unbelievable. Like you had like one group or one gang that actually handled the drug trade in there, and they literally could be toppled, machine gun wise, like in 24 hours. Like, hey, we got to call the drug trade, and then it could happen even twice a day. That's how much the turnover was. Yeah. Like the fucking, the drug addicts must be going, man, I don't even know who to pay. Fuck. Shit. I got free crack this week because the guys, it's long dead, and the guy killed him. He's dead too.
Free drugs. Best crack is free crack.
Free crack. There's no crack like it. There's no crack like free crack, son. Just remember that.
That's information for life, kids.
Yes, kids. There's no crack. There's no better crack than free crack.
Free crack.
Man, that shit is crazy to me, Tommy. When I'm in Chicago, bro, I know some white boys. We be on the street and shit. They be like, man, let's go whoop these niggas' asses. I be like, okay, let's do it. Like they say, hard tougher than I do.
Yeah.
Let's go ride on these niggas. I was like, okay, we gonna ride them.
They'd earned it.
But they're also a different type of white guy. I mean, that people don't realize those city white guys are a little different. Like it's,
what did they do to impress you guys to allow you to run with them? I mean, come on.
They're probably everybody's armed. That'll do it.
How many white boys did they stomp out in front of you to earn the privilege? You
you got a fucking 9mm. You call me an Irish junkie all you like.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do about it? Nothing.
That's true.
Nothing. If that's the way you feel about Irish people, that's okay with me.
Sir, have a potato. You have a potato?
That's the way I would do it. Shit. I think we're done. I think we got to call it quits. Tell everybody know what you're doing, then we'll check out with you, and then Dave, you plug, and we'll roll.
All right.
What you got?
Oh man, look, hey, I gotta thank everybody for showing me love in the new EP. This has been going crazy, bro. So, I'll be on the show this weekend for sure, bro. You know what I mean? We just got back from Arizona and Cali, so I just want to tell everybody thanks, and you can fuck with me. You can say my niggas all you want. My niggas.
We got to get with you. You should make that video to Ninja. It might get you some attention. I'm serious.
Might get you a little bit, yeah.
Might get you some attention. Just get the belt, the thing, like some kind of thing, like something, and just point the camera. I'm giving you a break this time because we were gonna do a bit like this. Remember, we were gonna do a bit like this for Get to the Point, and just never got around to it because the black guy. The black guy down the street. The black guy down the street that was supposed to do the bit with me never showed up for work. What a shock.
And he ain't finding too many more around his neighborhood. Fuck. I mean, my God.
Not. Yeah, you should do that. I just want to see you make sure you wear sunglasses, either the circle ones or the fuck you glasses.
Fuck you ones, yeah. Go
fuck you glasses. You know what I mean? And your shot from the point shirt. And your shot from the point shirt. Yeah.
That might be a good idea.
All right. Dave, what you got going on?
We got something tonight that I think you're going to be interested in, my friend, because if you guys have been watching Tommy for a while, you know that he did an interview a while back with the now JoJo ASMR, but back then he was known as Sino in the commentary community. Something interesting is happening with both of those personalities, and I'm going to talk about that tonight, as well as the new NFL rules. We're going to get into some Hulk Hogan stuff, speaking of the N-word, and a whole lot more. So be there right after here, Dead on Dave, right after the show.
There you go. Type something in the chat. Let me know where you're gonna be. And
I'll put my link in there.
I think we're gonna bag this.
Where are my mods? God damn.
I think I might be done. It's Easter. I might be done for the week, even though we took.
Are you done for the weekend?
Yeah, there's gonna be an announcement about some changes coming to this channel. Some of you ain't gonna like it. Some of you ain't gonna like it. There are some changes.
I definitely agree that we should be making fun of each other more, Tommy.
Yes. I definitely. I think we got. You know what it is? I think we've been fighting so many battles with Keem and the chief runs with Nazis and stuff. I think we forgot, like, we used to make fun of each other, and it was fun.
Right.
Oh yeah. Like, I still think you're both racist, to be honest.
No, it's Mormon guy's racist.
I got a couple of extra white pillowcases that probably prove you right.
He sound real comfortable using the N-word.
Yeah, did he? He just rolled off the tongue.
I'll kick his Mormon ass.
All right, Dave. Yeah, one more thing. Let's get the hell out of here. Come on.
I'm good, man. Good show.
I'm rolling. Go check out Dave's stream. It's coming up next. Make sure you check out Real Talk Metaphor Society, Kingslayer Turn King in the description box below. See you Sunday, bitches. I'm out.
This is the almighty infinite, independent excellence. Devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist. Fake identities, okay, you cool with Jason Bourne. Running with these Wolverines, okay, you bout to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me. Head in my legs like she bout to catch a pedigree. Chi-town to King's home, slapping fives, black stones, 6 mile to danger zones. Bullets look like waffle cones. Folk affiliated to evolution of Machiavelli. Don't make me lead them eagles to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip hop. I'm about to make it hard to breathe. Here's a headline.